Good day, everyone. Today, I am going to be discussing about socio-emotional development of high school learners in Module 26. But before I get started with my discussion, I'm going to read to you first the learning outcomes. So, at the end of this module, you should be able to describe the socio-emotional changes in adolescents, discuss causes and solutions to socio-emotional problems of teenagers such as gender and identity, autonomy and attachment, peer group, friendships, dating, juvenile delinquency, depression, and suicide. Present an abstract of a recent research related to socio-emotional development of adolescents. Draw implications of these socio-emotional developmental concepts to high school teaching, learning, and parenting. So let us move on to introduction. During adolescence, the teen develops social cognition in the context of family structure, the school, the community, and media. This means that teenagers become more attuned to navigating relationships within their families, interacting with peers at school, participating in community activities, and processing information from media sources. For example, they may become more aware of family dynamics, learn to adapt their behavior in school settings, engage with community issues, and critically analyze media content to shape their social cognition. So when we say social cognition, mauna siya ang process on how we respond or think about the information sa atong palibot, like how we should behave in our surroundings or interact to people with a certain and proper emotions. Human emotions. Emotions are commonly known as human feelings that are manifested by varied conscious or unconscious moods. It is a subjective reaction to internal or external stimulus that involves color change, action, or appraisal. This refers to what we feel, such as happy, sad, anger, and etc. Next is the positive and negative emotions. Emotions function by focusing attention, motivating, and enabling the individual to face situation in life or withdraw and run away from it. Mao ni siya ang kuan on how we respond to a certain situation. As what I've said earlier, it could be positive and negative. So, for positive emotions, it is the interest and joy to motivate the individual to continue his or her behavior. For an instance, whenever there's a problem, some of us always look at the brighter side than worrying and panicking about the problem. It's always the thought that everything that happens, we can overcome it. For negative emotions, it may cause withdrawal from what we may be perceived as bad or dangerous. One of the example ani kay kanang gitawag nato na suicidal thoughts, because I believe na whatever we feel, it is connected on our mind, which can result to a negative like kuan. Diba nowadays, some of us is moabot jud sa point na madala sa emotions. And then mo to, tungod sa ka-panic or ka-worry na dili na jud nato makontrol, mo na ang umuban sa ato is mag-suicide na lang because kanang basin mo lang para sa ila makapa-free sa ilang mga problema. So nga rin napunta sa social emotions. These start to emerge as early as the toddler year, 15 to 24 months, comprised by such feelings as envy, embarrassment, shame, guilt, and pride. So, mag-start yun, magka-feelings ang tao early years kaning toddlers na naana jud na feelings. Plenty of emotions na ilang ma-feel or even kita back then naka-feel na taan ni. Girls are more skilled in regulating emotions, but they are more likely than boys to be anxious and twice as likely to be depressed. Whenever we say about emotions, mas kabalo daw mo handle ang girl ug emotions like kabalo mo carry ba. However, mas worse lang kay times 2 ang kabug-aton whenever they feel anxiety or depression kaysa sa mga lalaki. Adolescents' sweethearts and pressure from schoolwork. Adolescents are seen to tend to emotions from social evaluation such as feeling embarrassed when being looked at, also only fairly happy most of the time. So, during adolescent, mixed emotions were felt. It could be the so-called puppy love, like makita ni mo na happy kaayo, but sometimes maka-feel sad na sila anxious if makabantay mo na ay uban na maulawon kaayo, labi na og kanang tanawon gali sila. Kay ma-anxious man sila, na sila huna-huna na sila ang ginabantayan. So, let's move on to the adolescent and social media. On the present day profusion of media, the adolescent has easy access to the culture of various media and social media, inclusive of computers, cell phones, video games, music iPods, FM radios, and cable television. Face-to-face communication is replaced. Social status are impaired, sometimes leading to unsafe interaction with those who use social media to exploit others financially or sexually. Like, if kabantay mo na ajoy uban diba kanang lahi-lahi og personality, like ibalit sa social media tapos palabot sa personal or face to face lahi dahil lang batasan jud or personality. For instance, na feeling mo nga extrovert kaayo sila sa social media, but then sa personal kay hilom na day kaayo because mo na ilang coping gali or mo na ilang way to show their emotions. Ang isa ani, using of so much social media in an improper way could lead to scam. Like pareha ang poster ana, if ever kadungog na mo manggamit ang uban o dili nila lang to victim ay certain person na possibility na they will be harassed sexually or even mascam sa ilang mga kwarta. And lastly is the implication to adolescent care education plus parenting. Emotional skills influence the adolescent learner's success in classwork. So, emotion is a very big impact jud no or influence toward adolescents. Kay it could lead them to a successful schoolworks like, di ba, if ma-feel gali na to na kanang appreciated kayo ta sa atong ginabuhat kay mas ganahan na inon ta. Kasi na ta nga mo strive pa og maayo. Interventions by the teacher and the school can reduce learners' emotional distress while raising test scores and grades. So, teachers and school can also help us on our emotions. Like, dili ba yun sa yun mo skwila? Na-adyo usahay na murag kapoy na gid kaayo to the point na ma-breakdown na jud ta. Kaya wala na jud ta kasabot. But if they intervening between teachers and students or even schools in positive aspects, na-adyo possibilities na ma-lessen ang distress or sadness na ibati sa usa ka adolescent. And maora to. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Misapot na gid ko diri kay among silingan, mukalit lang syagit, bisag may katawan na nabuang na ni karon. Bye.